Okay, I want everyone to see this, okay? Because this is something that I was talking about. I want people to see this and understand exactly what I was talking about. Okay, this is Bumpy Dick James Freeman's page where he tries to paint me as a harasser. He's painted me as so many different things over there. A harasser, a bully, a drug addict, an alcoholic, a hoe, harasser, something he was arrested when it came to me when I broke up with him. He was arrested for threatening and harassing me, threatening my life and harassing me when I broke up with him, okay? Something he didn't tell people, but he makes this page to make me look like a harasser because I speak out about him, okay? This is another way he wants to depict me, so people won't believe the truth about him. I educate in reference to the conditions of his penis, okay? What he does, he lies. He doesn't acknowledge nothing. He twists my words. He doesn't acknowledge being in court with me for the matter. He lies about that. He doesn't acknowledge the conditions of his penis. He doesn't acknowledge the medical records that I had subpoenaed on him and learning the other 2 STDs he had in his medical records. He doesn't acknowledge anything. He lies. Again, as I said before, twists my words and lies some more. Okay, but I want people to see this because this is something I was talking about. I educate in reference to the conditions of his penis and how he gets genital warts, the bumps on his penis. He twists my words and tells people that I said he has all kinds of STDs and HIV and just anything to make people confused and make people think that I don't know what I'm talking about or he doesn't know what I'm talking about. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. This is why I educate about him. But as I explained, he has HPV from genital warts that he gets on his penis, and I gotta be specific about that because I stopped saying genital warts and I just say HPV, and he goes on to say, oh well, men can't be tested for HPV. You have genital warts, okay? He gets he gets bumps on 2 different spots on his penis, okay? One can be considered normal because it's on the top part of the bottom of his penis, and then I remember seeing a bump that used to come and go on his penis, okay? But this is something that he doesn't acknowledge and he lies about. But that's just a briefing of what I educate in reference to him and how he tries to depict me in reference to that. But this is something here that I want people to see, okay? He has, of course, painted me as a harasser, something he has been arrested for when I broke up with him, okay, for threatening my life and harassing me, and he pleaded guilty to this in court. And when I was able to provide proof in the recording, okay, he couldn't lie about that. So what did he do? He made excuses for it. It was a false order of protection because I lied on him, and I was arrested because I lied on him. So just a lot of bullshit, okay? He will never acknowledge anything. If he does, if he has to, because I have proof for it, he will make up lies. But here, I'm sorry to get into such detail before I explain this, but please do look at this. This says here, she changed her page to just because. Desperation. He's trying to say I changed my page to the name just because I'm desperate, and he put deleted because he's great at deleting what I have to say. Anything that any page that I put up, I had to change it from just because. It was need to know because he kept reporting it as a false name. So therefore it can get deleted because he does not want people knowing what I have to say. He does not want people hearing the truth. Okay, so he'll just, he'll go on to speak about, oh, she has so many fake pages. No, I don't. I have pages that I educate about him. Yes, one was titled Just Because. One was titled Need to Know. Okay, so yes. And he has a talent for deleting these. He wants me to appear ghost. That's why he wants this to seem like, she doesn't come out because she looks stupid because she's lying. She wants people to hate me. This is all the excuses. I mean, he's painting me as a bully, a drug addict, all these different things over there, as a whole, alcoholic, stalker, harasser, but yet he pleaded guilty. Then he says that his charges was dropped when he pleaded guilty. Not going to happen. The DA is not going to take back a guilty plea. It's something that he would have to go and request, okay, put in for, pay money for, okay, bullshit, okay, everything that he says is a lie. Nothing that comes out of his mouth is the truth, because a coward is not a friend of the truth. He's afraid. He doesn't want people to see him for who he is, the truth about him. So what does he do? He has to depict me. He uses his money to put me on the internet, so people can see me as a harasser, okay. He got a link. He encouraged someone, okay, back in 2014 to make a false report against me. Okay, this person did so, saying that I threatened their life, but they later recanted their story, and he was behind this. He doesn't tell people this. They later recanted their story, pulls out. Why? Because they knew they can get in trouble with the law. Okay, so you know, he was behind this. Okay, and he got the link for it when I went down and was questioned by the, you know, by the police, and my information was taken or whatever. He hurried up, got the link, and tried to, he uses web builders because he uses it to cut hair as a business. And what he did was he posted this link using web builders. He pays money for a subscription. That's what you got to do when you invest your money in web builders, to advertise, person, place, a thing, which he does when it comes to cutting hair, as well as myself, to help him sell himself off as some victim. Okay, so there you have it. That's just what I wanted you to see. He was proud at the fact that he had it deleted, as you saw there. He goes, let me see. Hold on, please. Let me see what I can pull up again. Okay, as you see here, he says delete it. He's proud that he deleted it. This is what he would do to any page that I put up that disputes the bullshit that he has to say. Okay, delete it. This is what he puts up. So there you go. You have it. This is what I've been saying along. All along I've been saying this. He's been deleting anything that I have to say to make me appear ghost, to make me appear as if I'm a liar, I'm in hiding. Okay, but now I have him on Google where he can't delete it. Okay, so there you have it. I'm glad that this was here and I was able to take a picture.